Welcome to this tutorial on chanting the Adi mantra to tune in. So before Kundalini yoga class, we tune in by chanting Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. I bow to the divine teacher within. This sets the stage for our practice. It connects us to the golden chain of master teachers who have perfected this science. And it really just sets the stage, kind of pre-paves the path for our practice. So the way we do it is often take a few moments just to settle into the physical body, whether that's kind of pulling the flesh out from the sides of the seat bones, getting comfortable, rooting in through the spine, feeling the tailbone kind of relaxing down and rooting into earth, but also feeling the top of the head stretching up, releasing any shoulder tension, just bringing awareness to the physical body, to this moment, getting comfortable, getting open by pulling the shoulders back, opening the heart center, pulling the chin into our beloved neck lock. So we have a nice straight line coming up the spine into the neck. And also relaxing the belly, kind of settling into this posture, even though we're opening and getting tall, also finding the ease. And then we rub the palms together. Rubbing the palms together balances the nervous system. Wonderful to do. You can rub as much as you want to. Really get some heat going. You can rub the palms while you're also still settling into the physical body. And then the hands go into prayer pose at the center of the chest, at the heart center. Chin pulled in. The eye focus is at the third eye point. So the eyes are closed and they focus up here at your brow. Now, typically it's suggested to chant this mantra on one breath. However, if your breath capacity isn't quite there yet, or you're working on a practice of really vibrating Ong through your nasal cavity, which is something I like to pull into my classes, then you can do it on 2 breaths. So one recitation of the mantra on 2 breaths would be Ong Namo, then a quick inhale of breath through the mouth, Guru Dev Namo. Or do the one whole mantra on 1 breath. Either way is perfectly acceptable. This mantra means I bow to the divine teacher within. You're bowing to that subtle wisdom of your own higher self. You're calling upon that wisdom, that consciousness, that awareness to guide you through your practice. Kundalini yoga is powerful. It is a sacred technology. Tuning in has you covered. It helps kind of set that stage, call upon that higher self, invite the golden chain into the room with you so that you can really show up to your practice embodying that higher consciousness, that elevated consciousness that does respect the power and the grace and the gift of this sacred technology. So one more thing about vibrating through the nasal cavity. There is an amazing science of mantra, and the more you get into Kundalini yoga, the more you can learn about it. It seems to be an ever unfolding, never ending wellspring of unfoldment. It's pretty amazing. One of the tiny pieces of that as it relates to this mantra is vibrating it through the nasal cavity, which we know, our science, that we have pituitary and pineal gland up here in our beautiful brains. So there's a resonance, kind of chanting Ong up through our nasal cavity and vibrating that area. So that's something you can kind of just put into the practice as you tune in, if you so choose. Great. Well, let's tune in together just to see what it feels like. Let's do a round on 2 breaths, and then we'll do a round on 1 breath. Typically, when we tune in, we repeat the mantra a minimum of 3 times. So we'll do both 3 times for a total of 6. All right, rubbing the palms together, tall spine. Hands into prayer pose at the heart center. This first round will be done on 2 breaths. Eyes closed, focused at the brow point. Let's inhale to begin. Okay, let's try it again on 1 breath. I really invite you to just get into this and to feel the experience for yourself. Feel the experience of this resonance. Ong, Namo, Guru, Dev, Namo. Let's inhale to begin. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. So that's tuning in. You'll notice that different teachers find their own style, their own way of doing it. You can also find your own resonance and signature of vibrating that mantra when you tune in. Although it's very fun also to be in a big class and feel the harmony, like everyone harmonizing together, and then the power of that mantra coming through, guided by the teacher. Also, when we tune in, very often, but not always, we will repeat the Mangalacharan mantra. This is often called a mantra of protection. And the way it functions as a mantra of protection, it's not superstition, it's not magical thinking. It's actually, again, working with this sacred science of resonance. It's expanding your awareness. So the more we're aware, the more we're going to know what's coming our way. And that can be perceived as protection. This isn't always repeated, but it's something I like to do at the beginning of my classes. It's also a wonderful mantra to repeat before you turn the key or push the button to start your car, just to kind of have that moment of expanding that awareness. I mean, what better time to have expanded awareness than while driving? So this one is a little wordy. It takes a little bit of practice to get the hang of it. It has 4 parts: Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Ve Name. There's wonderful music out there that you can listen to that has this mantra, which can help you to learn it. You can play it while you're driving, maybe. It helps kind of get the rhythm of it. So again, it's usually done after tuning in with the Adi mantra, the first mantra. Then we'll do the Mangalacharan mantra. A nice practice to help enhance or really participate more consciously in the awareness expanding aspect of this mantra is to imagine your energy field consciously expanding around you as you repeat it. So that would look like when you say Ad Gure Name, you imagine the energy to your right. Jugad Gure Name, you imagine the energy behind you. Sat Gure Name, you imagine the energy to your left. Siddhi Gurudev Ve Name, you imagine the energy in front of you. So let's repeat this 6 times. Again, in Kundalini class, it'll probably be repeated 3 times, but let's do it 6 times just to get the hang of it, just to practice it, to get the rhythm of it. And you can also, even as you're learning the words, you can imagine that expansion of your awareness, that expansion of your energetic field. Okay, let's inhale to begin. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Ve Name. And this is done on 1 breath. I forgot to mention that. All right, let's go again. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Ve Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Ve Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Ve Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Ve Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Gurudev Ve Name. Honestly, I lost count. I think that might have been 6. But if it wasn't, Satnam. So that's the Mangalacharan mantra. When you repeat it, if you want to repeat that in your car, you just have to do it once. Ad Guru Name, Jugad Guru Name, Sat Guru Name, Siddhi Guru Name. It's a great habit to get into. So that's tuning in. And Kundalini Yoga class typically ends by repeating or singing, usually singing, the Long Time Sunshine song. This is just a wonderful blessing to bless yourself, to bless the people that you love, to bless the class, to kind of send out that vibration. When you're taking Kundalini Yoga class, you're receiving something very powerful, and you're learning it, and then kind of sending that blessing out in gratitude is a really nice practice. So many wonderful versions of the Long Time Sunshine song that you can listen to on, find them on Apple Music or other outlets. The words are, and tuning out is the same way as tuning in. We get tall, we rub the palms, we put them at the heart center, really open, feel the gratitude, kind of feel the humility and the gratefulness. And the words are, may the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. So I'm not going to sing it. I'm not a singer. I don't have a singing voice, but I sing when I have to. But I do encourage you to, if that resonates with you, to find a wonderful recording and to listen to it. And then at the very end, we love chanting Satnam to fully tune out. If you have your own practice and you don't want to sing the whole Long Time Sunshine song, you can also chant Satnam as a way to close your practice. So we tune in, we open that door, we call upon ourselves. We're in this very intentional space of participating in a spiritual technology. And then at the end of class, we close that space. So chanting Satnam, you inhale and you chant Sat as long as you can. Sat, really let it vibrate. You can open the back of your throat. Sat goes on and on and on and on. And then a much smaller Nam. And again, that's often done 3 times. Satnam, truth is my identity. So let's close this tutorial with 3 long Satnams. Thanks for being here, friends. As always, let me know if you have any questions. All right, let's inhale to close. Inhaling. Nam.